Is President-elect Donald Trump going to give us another recession in his next term? Well, I was talking with a good friend of mine over drinks the other night, and she brought up how every single time there's been a Republican president, there's been a recession. And I said, that's actually true. I've heard that before. And I wanted to go back and look at a list of the recessions we've had in U.S. history ever since the Great Depression. So the Great Depression obviously started under Republican President Hoover. We had a recession under FDR in 1937, a recession under FDR again in 1945, a recession under Truman in 1949, a recession under Republican Eisenhower in 1953, a recession under Eisenhower again in 1958, a recession under Eisenhower again in 1960. Then we had Nixon 1969 recession, Nixon-Ford 1973 recession. Then we get to Reagan. So every Republican president after Reagan, there has been a recession. And with every single Democratic president since Reagan, no recession has started. So this is kind of interesting. Reagan, July 1981, there was a recession. There was a recession in the early 1990s under George H.W. Bush. There was an early 2000s recession under George W. Bush. This started in March 2001, so to be fair, you can't really pin it all on him. He had been in office for 2 months in March 2001. And then obviously we get the Great Recession, December 2007 to June 2009, ending under Obama. And then we get the COVID-19 recession from February 2020 to April 2020 under Trump. So notice, under Clinton, Obama, and Biden, no recession started. For all Republicans love to throw rocks at Biden over the economy, there was no recession under him. It's just kind of interesting. So what really is going to be interesting to look at here is the tariffs that Trump is proposing. And I mean, interesting mostly in a not good way, but whatever. It's experimental, right? We're just experimenting with the economy. What could go wrong? Definitely was not a very steep tariff in the early 1930s during the Great Depression that worsened it, called the Smoot-Hawley tariff under President Herbert Hoover. But yeah, experts are warning that Trump's tariffs on Canada imports could lead to sharply higher gas prices, experts say. The economic experts are not fans of tariffs. That is something that they are pretty much unanimous on. You talk to conservative economists, you talk to progressive economists, they're going to be like, yeah, tariffs aren't really helpful. In fact, if anything, they're very hurtful. They harm the economy. They are a drain on consumers' wallets, and they don't really improve relations abroad. President-elect Trump said this week he would enact a 25% tariff on all products from both Canada and Mexico, citing concerns about illegal immigration and illicit drugs flowing into the U.S. While prices could climb on a variety of goods shipped to the U.S., the potential impact on motorists and on the transportation sector could be particularly acute, analysts say. Canada and Mexico are huge U.S. trading partners, so it's a shot across the bow of longtime U.S. allies. Patrick DeHaan, head of petroleum analysis at Gas Buddy, told CBS Money Watch, Yeah. Why do this to our allies? Look, I get illegal immigration and drugs are a problem, but has it been a thing to really support handling these with tariffs? I mean, I know Trump talked about tariffs in 2016 and how he wanted them, and he did do tariffs, but was he really tying them to illegal immigration or illicit drugs? He was really more just saying, oh, this will be fair trade now, this will help things. We're sick of getting taken advantage of by these other countries. Not, oh, we need to do this to fix illegal immigration or illicit drug flow. That really is questionable. For a lot of the U.S., it could be problematic for what they pay at the pump, DeHaan said of the tariff impact, in particular to inland regions such as the Great Lake, Midwest, and the Rockies. Oh, the Midwest. The Midwest might end up going blue in 2028, guys. I'm telling you, they might if Trump gets these through. The coastal areas have more options. They don't rely as much on Canadian crude. Good for them. Although the U.S. is the world's leading oil producer, we still import a lot of crude, with Canada providing roughly 20% of the oil used stateside. As a result, gas prices could shoot up 30 to 40 cents a gallon and potentially up to 70 cents within as little as 2 days after the tariffs take effect, DeHaan said. I've never heard of anything like that. 2 days? Sheesh. That's going to tank Trump's approval rating more than it's ever tanked. But yeah, the Republican Party, they got a big W with this election. There's no denying it. But will they continue on this track? Will they really, really win in 2026? Or will Vance have a good chance of getting elected to the presidency in 2028? I don't know. I think Trump's going to tarnish their brand. I think we can expect, unfortunately, some sort of recession at some point in the next 4 years. And you know what Trump is going to do? He's going to blame it on Biden. He's going to say, the Biden-Harris administration rigged the economy against me and made it so that things got screwed up when I came in, but believe me, we're still building a glorious economy, the best in the world, and we're still the best in the world, even though you're paying $20 a gallon for gas. Believe me, the tariffs are working. It's just Biden screwed it up. And then, you know, if there's not a recession and if things actually go well, he'll take credit for it. And there will be no analysis of whether or not Biden's administration laid the groundwork for good economic recovery. But let me know what you think. Do you think there's going to be a recession under Trump? Obviously, we all hope not, regardless of politics. I disagree with Bill Maher that one time back in Trump's first term when he said, we need a new Great Depression or a recession to prevent Trump from getting elected. That's totally wrong. You should not wish suffering on the American people for political purposes. But we're just analyzing what could happen here, not what should happen. And the fact is, the R in Republican might as well stand for recession, because under every single Republican president in recent history, there has been a recession. And somehow, we haven't got one under the Democrats. Who would have thought? But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Is Trump the right guy to fix the economy? The evidence points toward no, but you're free to disagree. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next video.